Hey guys, I'm here for another VOD review, and today we're gonna be looking at Mercy, and specifically her, I guess awareness would be well enough to say it, and maybe some decision making, maybe what we could do better, you know. Anyways, I'll start it. Looking at a team comp, looks like just from first glance, that's gonna be a dive. The Symmetra, I'm not sure, but I mean, I think it's lucky that the Symmetra is against the enemy team comp. Sigma, once she gets at her, it could be pretty easy. So that's a good teleport. You gotta go fast, and you gotta make sure that you have the physical ability to do so. So right now, yeah, you just want to stay on point. I think that you could be using your... The thing is that if Doomfist really wanted to, he could have just blocked your fly. Here, I'll zoom it back 15 seconds or so. But, like right here, you see Doomfist will pop in. Just give him a minute. But, so basically, you're gonna put yourself in this corner, which is generally okay, but you see a Doomfist pop in right about now, and he's fixated on what's in front of him, which is a good thing for you. But if he saw the beam, and if he took an account for the beam, which isn't a very it's not a very niche or high skill thing to do, he could have just seen your ass right into a corner, and he could have blocked your flight to the Winston or the ball. So it might have been a little bit of trouble for you, but I don't know, it worked out, I think. So we're gonna have that. Yeah, no, you should be damage boosting. I damage boost the Winston, honestly, because with their team comp, they are going to be either staggering and as squishies, which Symmetra isn't amazing at getting. So now, yeah, I would still go with Symmetra, given your team's working with her. Keep in mind where the rest of your team is. I mean, yeah. Now, just keep in mind where the rest of your team is. Right now, it's a little bit apparent that you should stay with your Winston. But honestly, right there, you should have just let your Winston die, because now you put yourself into a really shitty situation. You saw that two people were already on the Winston before you flew over here. So honestly, you should have just cut your losses there, because now you're putting yourself into a position where you could die and you just jump off. Yeah, I mean, the fight's already lost, but there is a chance that something could happen, whereas you doing that just kind of sealed your fate there, which again, you're down to, but I'm still saying that it was possible, you know. So, right now, your team comp still dive, but there's 2 hit scans, and their goal is they're gonna try to be on top of the, right. So, what I think should, Alright, there we go. I thought it was a little bit slow. Anyways, what I think should happen, is you should be down with your tanks right now, because Ana isn't great for healing dive tanks. Ana would probably prefer to Ana would probably prefer to heal the DPS, or to be with them at least, because of the high ground especially. But what do I know? It's not like I'm the Ana or anything. So you have that. I mean, overall it's fine. See your Ana getting bullied by the Brig, but it's still okay. Yeah. I mean, that's just unlucky. There's not a whole lot you could do with that, especially you having to heal so many targets. You should notice that there's a Brig behind you, and you do, which is very good. Right now, since Ana, I mean, is not low or anything, you could honestly damage boost for just a little bit, little bits at a time. Right here, the fight's just already lost, but I mean, we're in it for the glory, am I right? So we go all in. I'm pretty sure I missed like 16. I mean, Ana missed like 16 shots, but you get the idea, right? Alright, and so right now you're just trying to get out. Not a whole lot I could do here. Alright, so you guys are up a few. You guys should be pushing in. Alright, that's a good ult. Now you see the Junkrat tire, or you hear it at least. Shouldn't like go out of your way to dodge a Junkrat tire, but you should acknowledge it to an extent. Like, of course, you want to be in a safe place, but honestly, I think you would have been fine with that res a while ago. And if you did that res a while ago, it could have put you in a better position to be able to get to any of the healers. Especially the McCree's gonna die in a sec. Yeah, there he is. So, super jump. Perfect super jump right here. That's honestly really good. I don't know if you saw the Junkrat trap in your peripheral, but that's just, again, unlucky if you didn't. I'm assuming you didn't. I don't think you would voluntarily jump into that. But you get the idea, right? Looking at alts, Ashe has Bob. That's honestly all you have. You almost have a McCree ult. You almost have Winston. You're somewhat close to Ana, but yeah, but you should honestly just go stay with the tanks for now. See Bob come in, and you should not be in front of the Junkrat, but being next to the soldier isn't too much better, right? Right now, if I were you, I would have probably super jumped on top of the point if you could. I mean, yeah, healing me is like nice and all, and topping me off is cool. You need to keep that damage boost on, which you're doing, which is amazing. That's a good thing. I do appreciate you going for the Mercy. That's kind of fucking lit. Now you have to dodge this. Good, you dodge that. And so right now is when you actually need to get, like, we need to get kills. And so I would start damage boosting as soon as you could. Again, you want to prioritize healing but like, the longer a fight draws on, the more chance the defender has of winning it. That's just general rule of thumb. So you have that minefield, and you should be capping it right now. Again, you just have a baby diva. Have that going on. You guys cap it with 153. That's good. That's a good cap. And so, honestly, your mercy wasn't that bad. I just think there are some slight things you should have done, but I think that you have a habit of following your teammates headstrong into danger when you probably shouldn't. Just probably. I'll skip this some. Here we go. So, see they have a you see they have a ball, and you see that they have a Winston, a Sim now. I would be damage boosting your Winston. I would be damage boosting your Winston because Winston destroys Sim. Again, Sim is like you have to kill her in like the first like 10 seconds of the fight, or else you guys will lose. That's generally how it works. You either have to kill Sim or like 3 people, because when Sim charges up, she basically counts as 3 people, and Sim will take time to charge up, but it's pretty easy on your Ryan or your Winston, for example. However, if you damage boost the Winston, not only does he get the turrets done, does he kill the turrets quickly, he is also able to just kill the Sim, because Winston's gun goes through shields, right? So that happens. He could also melee faster. Well, he can melee for a faster DPS rate, for burst at least. And on top of that, one other thing I have to say is that your Torb's low, but you don't see it, so I'm just gonna cut you some slack. So right now, you guys shouldn't be losing this. Yeah, good job. again, that Sim would have died much faster. And I'm pretty sure Sim got a pick or two anyways. So, yeah. You guys want to try... Because Mercy is an enabler. She is not like some like amazing game-changing healer as Ana. But, like Ana is. But she can be game-changing by enabling a good DPS. Or a good tank. Etc, etc. Again, killing that Sim could be top priority. What kills Sim? Winston kills Sim. Easy clap. And so that's kind of what we're looking for here. Although I wouldn't expect you to go through that thought process immediately, it should have happened a bit sooner. I mean, you could go in front of the Genji. I mean, again, he's gonna die. Would I recommend that constantly? No, but sure. Again, I'll cut you some slack, because I'm sure you understand that it's just the end of the fight and nothing's gonna happen to you. But I am gonna be pissed if I see that during in mid fight. So you have your tanks extending. You should be backing up, like not even looking for. You don't need to look for a fight. You could just backed up and you would have been safer sooner. Again, you need to make sure you have a good amount of space given the other team. You see, they teleport to point again. This time, yeah, getting your Torb, that's nice. You're healing because you don't need to do DPS right now because, well, damage boost, because you're healing. And yeah, I don't really need to explain that, do I? But you get the idea. You want to sustain your team before you go on, because generally the longer a fight draws on, the more of a the more chance the defending team has to win it. And I guess for this point it'd be attacking, but Hanamura, the spawn is usually pretty far for both sides, I guess. I mean, like, not really for attackers, but it shouldn't matter in most fights. So over time we have the ult advantage, therefore we should sustain a little bit more. You see our their Moira is about to have ult. She's probably gonna save it for next fight, but still, I mean, I don't really have anything else to say about that. So going for the Mercy is a little bit, honestly, that wasn't bad aim. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, again, you got bloodthirsty and you died, you deserve it. I thought Moira would pop ult to the next fight. No, I guess not. However, one thing I will say is that your Ana is an absolute god. Watch this play. Watch this play from your Ana. Ana, perfect things. Miss a shot. Everyone misses shots, right? And so has to sleep. Misses a sleep. That's fine because everyone misses sleeps, right? Misses three. Misses three still. That's fine. Throws a sleep. Throws a nade. Throws a nade. Kills the Reaper, right? Look at this. Look at this. Tries to heal. Doesn't need to. Sleeps. Easy. Right there. Done and done. Look at that. And then look at this Ana. Carry the shit out of the team. At all the shots I'm hitting. Being really lazy about this. This is kind of embarrassing, but I couldn't care less. You see a ball still. I try to sleep because I thought he's going to go to the left. Because I usually want to predict where he's going to go. Doesn't really happen. Ball. Here's the thing. I don't want to commit onto the ball because it's not worth right now. Torb can deal with a ball well enough. I don't need to commit. I'm going to try sleep again. Don't do it. That was a nice roll from the ball. Anyways, you're here back. So, basically, you have the Mercy going for you. Yep, she waved at you after she killed you. How do you feel about that? She's probably shit-talking you and her team too, so... Well, since you're still walking back from spawn, we go... Oh, fuck, I'm dead too. Never mind. Yeah, so this is basically when you lose point. I mean, like... Now is, like, a really good time to take a drink of Gatorade. So... See my sick rollout, but it doesn't really matter. However, I am gonna wait for the Reaper to come up, just boop him off, and then just spit in his face as he's an inferior being. Anyways, you're playing with Alicia now. That means you should probably be healing more. However, you are doing, your numbers are really high, so I'm not too concerned about that. Yeah, no, you're fine. You should be going with a McCree as you are. This is good. You should realize that the Reaper is behind you guys, or above you guys on point. You should have seen that. But you need to be aware of those things. Because I guarantee you would have heard it. You also, yeah, I don't know if you flew just because you, whoops. I don't know if you flew just because you wanted to, like, or if it was because the Reaper is teleporting. I'm assuming the Reaper is teleporting and you caught that, but if you didn't, then again, you still need to make sure of those things. One, the Pharah booped the Reaper into me, not very fun. Two, I have no idea why the fuck you would go for a res in the middle of a ball and a Reaper. We're watching this back. This is embarrassing. Alright, so Reaper's gonna teleport to you, right? Hold on, watch this. You hear that in a sec? Right there. Yep, you fly over. That's good. You're gonna see McCree die in a sec. Oh, look who killed him. Reaper killed him, right? You missed the Mercy a few times. That's fine. Everyone misses shots. You hear him. You see him shoot. You see the Mercy res the ball. Look at this. And look at him. That is the face of a man who has just fucked your entire life. Look at that. Look at you. You're like, yeah, I'm going for a rest. And then you're getting hurt. Oh yeah, why are you getting hurt? I don't know. Maybe because the person playing you just decided to go for a res like that. The ball's right there too. That is an easy pile drive. You are getting destroyed. I don't know why you decide to go for a res. And if it doesn't make matters worse, the Pharah boops me into her too. Watch. Boops Reaper into me, I mean. Takes Mercy as a consolation prize, but you get the idea. So, you're dead. I'm dead. And so now it's a bit rough, because now we have people, we need a stall. However, you are close to Valk, which is something you need to do. You damage boost McCree. Damage boosting McCree would be pretty cool, because they're not focusing me yet. Yeah, that's good. That's really good, honestly. However, you still need to make sure that your DPS are alive, because honestly, your DPS are gonna be. Oh no, no, ew, no. Look, no. She has a family. Oh no, you didn't even close your eyes. Not even honorable. Oh, I want you to say sorry right now. If you're watching this, say sorry. That's kind of mean. Yeah, I mean, sure. Okay. Oh, you won, but at what cost? That's a yikes, isn't it? And so, yeah, you should be damage boosting. This is good. You always want to enable your healers, your DPS. That's fine that you got the res. You know I was there to boop them away and to heal you if you needed it. Again, you should know that there's a McCree. So, I wouldn't be too lax around him. However, I'm assuming you know what you're doing. You see your beat come out, you damage boost, perfect, beautiful. That is everything you need to do. I think you could have damage boosted a DPS maybe, but who am I? You visibly saw your Pharah low, but you did nothing for her. You rezzed in front of the Reaper again. You have no concern for who kills who. You did not see a Reaper that entire fight, did you? And you probably should have taken notice of that. But no, you decided to go for a res without even checking if it's safe or not. And sure, it might be a desperation res, but the worst thing that could happen is they take point. I mean, like, sure, that's pretty bad, but it is still very uncertain, given we still have 4 people on in play. We could have had 5 if you just checked your res and flew back. But still, you get the idea. By now, you see 3 people are to crit. You have to make some choices. So those are pretty good choices. It was a pretty easy cleanup. So not your mistake wasn't that crucial to the fight, but still, you don't want to do that. You want to check your reses at least a little bit. Like, and anything as much of a sound cue. I guarantee that those Reaper's footsteps are loud as fuck. But you should have been healing your Rhine instead of me. You also should have just taken your losses and jumped down all the way down to the bottom. Because I guarantee you would have been able to find some way to fly up to. McCree goes to ult. McCree dies. Bit rough, but understandable. Now, yeah, you need a playback here. You don't need to fly around because we already have enough point presence, right? So you need a damage boost. You don't need to heal right now. None of your teammates are worth healing until that Rhine goes low. That Rhine's getting pretty low. But earlier, when he is fine, then still. Now you need to go up and heal your Winston, right? Please. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. You miss shots, right? Everyone misses those. Usually what I like doing is like shooting at the exit that they have to go through. So, but it's alright. I track down the soldier and kill him anyways. So it's not that big of a deal. Don't worry. That's unfortunate. What the actual fuck? I mean, sure. Damage boost, that's fine. You should understand that he hasn't high nooned in a minute. So you should probably get ready. Oh, he's nooning. Alright, you didn't die by that. That's pretty cool, honestly. And right now, it's just a cleanup game. You need to sustain. You need to sit back there. Damage boost. You don't need to heal right this second. You need a damage boost. Just because you noticed that they weren't really doing damage, right? They weren't really doing damage. Or enough in like net damage of like 5 seconds. You should have just known that generally. Reinhardt has a shield to keep him up, so you can heal him while he has a shield up. But you should damage just because you guys need the damage more than they do. And so you guys got that going. That's pretty good. Good job. And there we go.